Well, hello, everybody. I'm getting my little bottles ready for my potions. Uh, Everybody think this has got peroxide and alcohol in it. I wipe off the outsides of the bottles. But the inside's been sterilized with alcohol, air dried, and ready to go. I usually put stuff like this in it. My rosemary and my other things. Uh, Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I'm going to tell you something. If you ain't started prepping and everything else, got your deoxynizer for your water, get the radiation out of it. There's some good filtering systems out there. Shut up, boy. I've had this thing here. It sits in the kitchen, but I'm making sure there ain't no grease or nothing else on it. Now, chives are good for cancer prevention. I'm going to make a salve out of it. For sun cancer and stuff like that. It goes in this little rack that I got to wipe off. I'm making sure there ain't nothing on it. And I'll put it down here so you can see me load it back up. Okay. They just go in there and slip. Go in there and slip. Halfway and then slip them down. That's it. I got to count them and see how many there is. I think there should be 12. I like the solid lids instead of using the drip lids. And I use the solid lids. They're screw lids. You can also put the other things in it. All right, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that ain't worth. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I thought there was 12, but there's just 10. And that's about it. And I'll fill them up. They don't roll much. I'll label them. I'll label them with these labels. And I'll have a plantain in one, calendula in another, rosemary, chives, basil, and other stuff I'm making up. 10 different deals. But I don't want no dust in it. And it's a handy little rack now. Yeah, if you've not been listening to the news, I advise you start listening because it's going to get bad. If you ain't never been through what they call a real war, like the Vietnam War, it was over there. Well, I think I'm going to compare this one to the Second World War. Because when we didn't have much, it was all run out of stuff. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I can put the label right there on the top. Yeah, like that. See there? What's in it? I'll just leave that on there. I'm looking for a typewriter. Since I got a computer type deal, but I don't know how to do it. So he's going to have to satisfy with a, I'm throwing that back on there, with me handwriting them. It's just for my use anyway. I'm not going to get rid of my rack. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's going to get bad. If you ain't got prepared for it, you better hurry up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I've been ordering my essential oils and stuff. I ordered me a new vacuum sealer. I've got the jar vacuum manual. See, it's also manual. Well, here we go, manual. But it's also, I can put it on my vacuum sealer. Got all the different size lids. Everything vacuum sealed. I want to vacuum seal. My nose is running. I think it's sinuses, or it's probably hay fever or something. Everybody's nose is running in Oklahoma. They're plowing that dirt up, getting ready for that winter wheat. And it drives us crazy. And that's what happens. Like I said, these little bottles are coming handy. Well, I've got fruit jars when I make a lot of it, but I just want something really like right on hand. Especially when you make a lot of Caligula up and other things up, and you just want to make you some stuff up, you can just pour it out in drops. And now if I make a lot up, I use half gallons or quarts or pints. But this is something I just set up here for me. Along with I got to get my dehydrator out. I'm getting everything made up. I got some lip balm here I made up. I just put it out and rub it on my lips. It's honey and lemon. It's pretty good. I think it may. I got it in the tubes. I just like to bruise it down good. I usually use a Q-tip, but oh well. I gotta make me up some bunch of stuff. Yeah, you better start putting stuff up, putting stuff back. You need your water purifier, one that'll take radiation out of it. Let's see. Reverse osmosis will do it. An ionizer will do it. That's pretty expensive. You're better off with osmosis, reverse osmosis. It's cheaper. You can drink the water from a room purifier if you keep your coils clean. Don't let it sit in the bowl. Bottle it up. Put a drop or so of whatever quart. Put a drop of bleach in it, or iodine. Probably better off with iodine since it's radiation. Yeah, if I'm getting it all done so I can get back to doing whatever I'm doing, you need plenty of stuff. Plenty of food put back, plenty of water. I've got a well, and it's about 165 foot deep. So it'll take a while for radiation to get down that deep. But there are a lot of things we need to be thinking about. You need your generator, your propane, everything put up. I'm making a lot of herbal medicines. Drugstores will be overrun. Doctors will be scared to even step foot out the door. And it don't mean they're good preppers just because they're a doctor. And, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you people. You need to try to do all you can. But I had this little old rack thing, and I thought, well, I'm going to put some essential oils in it. My homemade ones. My plantain looks good. It looks really good. Then my Caligula. I'll split that pretty soon in about 30 days, like I do the plantain. My rosemary, look at this. Look how thick that is. This here has already been infused in the oil, this here. This here has just got a little bit floating, and once it sinks, I keep everything shook up. And now this is my chives. See, it's all pretty. How would we see it? But about here now it's already sunk. It's got a little tiny bit floating. Now that's good for cancer. So here's my bay leaves. You can get a lot of these herbs just right out of the grocery store. I mean, you don't have to order them online or grow them yourself. But they do come in handy. I got to strain a bunch of it and get it up. I moved all this stuff off my table and put it in the refrigerator I got here that I don't have turned on. I don't need it on. I just need it sealed up. I put these moisturizer packs in there. It's been off, that refrigerator's been off for, I don't know, a couple, 3 months. I wiped it all out with alcohol. I'm good on that alcohol. And that's about it. Tell me what you guys been up to and how you been preparing. I got this is my knockoff Neosporin. Oh, it smells so good. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's for my own use. I got a scratch right there. See it right there? I put this on it. Keep it clean. That's the main thing. When you get cuts and scratches, when there ain't no antibiotics or nothing like that, you're going to have to make your own. You're going to have to make your own antibiotic salve. You're going to have to make your own. There's a lot of plants. It's antifungal, anti-anaerobic, and anti-everything. And you're going to have to dig them out and start using them. It's like diabetes, the bark off of a Rose of Sharon. Not Rose of Sharon, but crepe myrtles. It's about what they use in metformin. You check all this stuff out. You can get the books. You can read. You can ask around. That's like ringworms are good for you can get the black walnut husk when they're green and rub it on that ringworm and it'll die. Same thing about jockey. It's just a form of a ringworm. You're going to get a lot of stuff because you ain't going to be able to bathe often. Better take it like I do now. I'd say 30 minutes in the damn shower. Take one a day. You know, pretty soon you're going to be, the water's going to be at a premium. I think these are two, it says 2, so I don't know where it's 2 ounce bottles. I probably is 2 ounce bottles. But that's what I'm going to put some of my oils in. After they've been made and everything else, while I don't pour in quarts or whatever, like this here, that'll just about fill one of these up. And boy, you can make some good salve out of that for, in case you got some skin cancer growing or whatever, that'll try to cure it right on up. Well, like I said, Western medicine's great, but if you can get it, what happens if we can't get it? Well, if we go to home remedies or Chinese medicine or any damn else thing that help us. You might think old people are crazy, but I'm going to tell you something. We survived a long time before we didn't run to the doctors. I can't do that. They run to the doctor. Oh, I got a headache. Go run to the doctor. Well, we did the best we could. That's probably why we survived so long. I'm going to let you guys go. Just think of what I said. That hay fever or whatever, that damn dirt's what it is. They're plowing that shit up everywhere. I'm hoping we get another crop in. Now, next year, if they ain't set off the nuclear bomb, the Bible says, pray that it don't happen in the wintertime. That's what it says. And it says, be happy in all times. And it also said, always be prepared. So you got to do all that stuff. I'm praying it don't come in the winter. It's going to be a hard winter this winter. I've watched the animals. They're putting up stuff early. My outside animals has got thicker coats. I don't always know if they've been used to 72-degree weather all year round. But like I said, I plan on getting it all done. Now next year, I'm going to start off early spring. Start collecting the herbs and stuff. I was collecting food the last 2 or 3 years. Now I'm got enough of that. I'm collecting up herbs and spices and everything tastes pretty damn good with barbecue sauce on it. Might eat a dead cow if barbecue sauce is right. Yeah, it's all in the sauce, like that fried green tomato show. Well, you guys have a great one. And keep staying tuned. I got my COVID deal I spray everything down with. My peroxide and alcohol. I do it about a gallon. How many gallons is this thing? 1.9 liters, 4 pints. Half a gallon. That's what that shit is. Half a gallon to spray. Hell with that little hand sanitizer shit. I spray the hell out of it. Spray it on your damn palm of your hand and wipe it up. That'll damn sure kill every damn thing. That peroxide will boil the shit up to the surface, and the alcohol will kill the hell out of it. Well, you guys take care. Have a great one. Remember your loved ones. They might not be as prepared as you are. That's what I'm doing. If I keep my grandkids and great-grandkids alive and great-great-greats, might have a future in this old world. You ain't gonna have no damn future. You can't keep the young generation alive. And you know damn well they ain't got enough sense to do pour piss out of a boot. They don't never had to. They've never had to suffer. They never had to do without. Well, I'm going to talk to you later.